You're listening to The Great Show, The Fabulous Show, the New Music Alliance Radio Hour, and you just heard Louise Coombe with Maybe California, and we started off with Tim Eriksen and Peter Irvine off their new album, Absence and Her Sister, with Jolly Tinker. So let's start with Louise Coombe, who I think is one of the great storytellers. This is off of her album Paris from 2025, maybe California. Louise is from Williamsburg, Massachusetts. Every song on this album is a gem, and I love this song. But this song is about identity and getting lost and vices, and tells the story of this person. And I love the refrain about if you've tried dope and you've tried Jesus, and I feel like we know this person. This album was recorded at Sean Gundy Gunderson's studio,
Ah,
who's fabulous.
and wasn't it produced by your buddy there too?
So the album was produced by Louise's partner, Cliff Eberhardt, and he even plays on the album. I think he joins her on guitar on this
Yeah.
particular track.
And you can catch Louise performing on May 30th at Good Music Makes Good Neighbors, the Montague Porch Fest in downtown Montague, and on May 31st with Sarah Mack at Tangle Chocolate and Coffee in Williamsburg, Massachusetts.
Oh, I love going to the Chocolate shows. They are so much fun.
I want to see Sarah Mack.
We should go see the show.
We should.
It's right in Louise's backyard, and Tangled Chocolate is delicious.
Mm.
Delish. So, Tim Eriksen and Peter Irvine, this is a brand new album. It just came out in 2026, Absence and Her Sister. Tim Eriksen and Peter Irvine met in college at Amherst College way back in the day. I'm not sure what day, but it was not yesterday.
No.
It was long ago, and they formed a band called Cordelia's Daughter, which is a very successful and well-known band in the area. But this is a project that they did together just as Tim Eriksen and Peter Irvine. And I know they've done some shows. They did a show at the Drake a couple months ago. I know they did a house show 2 weeks ago, which I was unaware of and not invited to.
Oh, sorry, neither was I.
I don't think it was an invitation. Somebody said, "Did you go to the house show?" I'm like, "Did you see me there?" Um,
Yeah, weren't they in the legendary folk noise outfit Cordelia's dad, not daughter?
Yes, yes. Oh, I just said that. Yeah, they were Cordelia's dad. Um, and I've played them too. And they did everything from folk music to rock music to punk.
Yeah.
People used to tell me they go to Amherst College to see them, and they'd come out and kind of play like an interesting sort of folk rock set, and then the second set they just do a punk set.
Oh,
Go crazy. I'm sorry I missed it, but it predated me. But this album is really interesting, and Tim Eriksen, who has a graduate degree in, I think, musicology from Wesleyan University. He's very into the American tradition um, of music and transforming old ballads and gospel music and Southern Appalachia um, and these traditions and working with them. And you can hear it in this whole entire album. And I could have picked any song from this album because they're all stories about people and stories about um, about, I mean, here we are, the Jolly Tinker, he's talking about who the Jolly Tinker is. I am the Jolly Tinker, and these are the things I do. And Peter Irvine is a percussionist, and I love all the sounds that he works with and makes, and it's just the two of them. It's very acoustic. It's a really interesting sound.
Are they using a mouth harp in this?
I don't know. I
I
really
think they were. Either that or it's Mongolian throat singing. It kind
I
of has a
yeah.
similar sound to it. I love that. It just really brings a little flair to this traditional folk tune.
I don't know if I do know Peter, and I really should have. It's been a crazy week. I should have given him a call and asked him about the album and what he could tell me about this track. But there's something going on here that's interesting. I mean, Peter has done everything from in Cordelia's dad, they had a fiddler, and when the fiddler would play, he would take little drumsticks and play the neck of the fiddle while the fiddler was playing it
Oh
and
wow.
percuss on it. Yes, definitely just go out there and do some really experimental things. There was nothing that was off limits, and this is really interesting. Tim Eriksen, by the way, played at Carnegie Hall 2 weeks ago,
Yeah. For
which is
opening up for Rian and Giddens.
pretty cool. I know somebody who went, who knows him, and said that was pretty cool.
And you can catch Tim and Peter performing on June 20th at the Downcountry Jump Festival in Kingston, New York.
Ooh, in
Not too
Kingston,
not too far away.
not too far away. You can do some antiquing and then go to the festival.
Yeah.
This is so like festival.
It just they're all coming up really fast. Yeah.
Well, it's that time of the year. It's time for festivals. Mark, are you going to be doing your usual festival going?
Yeah, I just signed on for Black Bear Americana Festival.
The Black Bear Americana Festival. Oh, you always go to that.
Yeah, that's a
I
great
want
one.
to go to that.
Green River Festival has a great lineup this year. So, Miriam, what do we have coming up in our next block?
Oh, so much great stuff. We're going to hear from one of my favorites, Paul Rocha, and we're going to start with Big Bad Bullocks, Neville 1992.